My name is Sherry Riva. I'm the founder and executive director of Compass Working Capital. We are a US-based nonprofit organization focused on empowering working low-income families to build assets and financial capabilities as a way out of poverty. We have historically approached poverty in the United States as an income problem, which means our solutions are income-based. So we transfer income in the form of food stamps and housing subsidies and welfare payments, but very few of those programs do anything to help families build savings as a way out of poverty, to do the things that all families need, all of us need to do to get ahead: buy homes, save and invest in education, start our own businesses. When you live in subsidized housing in the US, which is public housing or Section 8 housing, your rent is tied to your income. 30% of your income goes towards your rent. The more you work, the more you pay in rent. And that creates a disincentive for people to feel like work pays. There's a mechanism existing inside of our federal housing system called the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. It's a mechanism that allows poor families to capture any increase in rent triggered by an increase in work in a savings account. Really simple, big, well-conceived idea, but not well executed on the ground. The public-private partnership allows us to run the program in partnership with and on behalf of the housing partner. We enroll families, we provide financial education, we do one-on-one coaching, and ultimately we make recommendations to the Housing Authority about families who are ready to graduate and access that savings account. The families we work with, they are interested in moving forward. They don't dream of being in Section 8 forever. They can't always put the pieces of the puzzle together to make that happen. And our goal would be to see our welfare and housing system function as not just as a safety net, which it needs to. In our communities, we have to take care of our most vulnerable families, but it could also function as a springboard to opportunity, a platform for people to move forward. And right now, that safety net has turned into a place where people can easily get stuck. Housing authorities aren't rewarded by HUD or incentivized by HUD to move people through housing. Housing authorities are in many ways evaluated on whether they stay at full occupancy. So they don't get credit, whether that's in the form of dollars or other opportunities, for actually helping people move forward. In late 2010, Compass became the first nonprofit organization in the country to run this model on behalf of local housing authorities. We approached a housing authority in Lynn, Massachusetts, and we said, we think this program has more potential, more power that we can unlock on behalf of families. If we can raise the money to try it, would you let us run this for you? And so we got started with one housing partner in Lynn, Massachusetts. Within 18 months, we had tripled enrollment rates. Our early graduates had actually left subsidized housing. And we had really demonstrated that when an asset building lens and a nonprofit partner was running this program, we could unpack a lot more of its potential on behalf of families. And now we're doing that work in 3 states with about 8 partners, and trying now to bundle up with support from GLG, the work we've done locally, and try to essentially roll out a national impact strategy so we can work with housing partners around the country. The results that we're seeing now have captured HUD's attention, have captured the attention of policymakers, and recognizing that the demand among families is so much bigger than anybody ever thought. It was seen, those low enrollment rates were almost interpreted as families don't want to work and get ahead. Not at all. The system is one that is not sort of marketing and reaching out to families and believing them in the way that we think Compass has shown, that the demand for the program is high and more families want to work and get ahead, and our job is to invest in their agency and their potential to do just that.